not going to use this bracket even if I do, so might as well pull that. Where's the pulley puller box? Balancer installer kit.
Kyle's here.
Kyle! There's another little black box around here that says pulley puller. Who knows what that is? Somewhere.
What's going on? Chuck's here.
What's up?
I'd show you him in the garage, but it's a mess.
It's always a mess in here.
Tripping over stuff, trying to get to it. Look at the pretty Jeep.
I cannot find that kit. Found it. So I don't know if I can use this power steering pump or not. Can with the dually. It was in the bed with the dually when I got it, so for all I don't know how long this thing sat.
So what are we working on today?
Saving parts. If I can save it. Probably not. This power steering pump is for a hydraulic assist system. I'm not running hydraulic assist, so I don't know if I can actually use it or not.
What's going on, wrap chains? So what's up?
Pulley puller.
How are you? Justin said hi.
I never have liked how this puller grabs. Alright. What number? That's not a fun piece. 11/16 maybe? That was a 5.
Kyle. He said, y'all get some motor entries in, guys.
We're on YouTube, aren't we?
Yeah.
YouTube ain't never seen that 382. 3/4. Bigger than that. Any of you guys that don't know, I'm giving away small block Chevy 383. It's got more power than that.
guess 16 people here is better than the 2 on my TikTok.
So, there's a drill press and crap inside of it. My garage is an absolute mess. I'm sorry. But I'm giving away that really pretty motor sitting right there. It is a 383 small block Chevrolet. Loaded.
You need a bigger garage.
All in time. You gotta be small before you can get big. That is it was a 350 out of an 87 square body, 3/4 ton, 4-bolt main, 1-piece rear main. Eagle rotating assembly, blueprinted and balanced, flat top 30 over pistons, 0 decks, aluminum Edelbrock Performer heads, 202 160 stainless valves, Lunati bare bones camshafts, single plane air gap intake, Holley Sniper, HEI distributor, mini high torque starter, brand new ceramic coated headman headers, the works. We went all out. Head studs, main studs, oil pump stud, oil pan studs, high volume melting oil pump, brand new pan, 1-piece silicone oil pan gasket, all Velcros, every gasket on its Velcro. So we built the crap out of it. And you guys have seen it run because we have the 383 Gibbler videos on YouTube. So, pretty nice little beast. Nice moving. So, I guess I could have kept that out because I'm going to go ahead and bust that power steering pump. Those aren't 9/16, those are 5/8. I'm hopefully be able to use this. I'm not going to use this. Stick it in the trash can. The thing that worries me is, so since it's hydraulic assist, you've got your pressure line and your return line like normal, and there's a third line. Well, return and pressure line. So I don't know, are these both return lines maybe? This is a high pressure line. These both look like returns because they got the spring pins on them. So maybe one's a return for power steering and one of them's a return for the brake booster. I gotta do some searching on that one. So, keeping with the spirit of the Jeep Wrangler, we're putting used parts on it. This water pump came with that motor used, and then this came in the bed of the Dually when we got the Dually.
Look at Kyle promoting you.
Yeah.
Say could also receive cash with the purchase of an entry, or second place is $500.
Yep. So there's $1,000 in cash that's getting mailed out with your guys' sticker orders. Not $1,000 in one hit. We took $1,000 in 20s, 50s, and 100s. And as you guys place orders, we put cash in random orders. First place has the choice of getting the motor or $500. I know that's a big difference, but some people are in it just to get in it, and you don't want the motor. The best I can offer you is $500. And if they take the $500, second place has a choice of the motor. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of did that because some of the people that bought stickers have no interest in getting the motor. They just bought stickers to help us out because we got some pretty killer viewers over on TikTok. And they're good people. So, giving you guys options. That's the best option I can do. If I had a bunch of money to offer a cash equivalent, I would. I don't. So. It's built. It's a nice motor. Cash value of parts on that motor is about 10 grand. I mean, it's got $600 headers on it, $1,000 a head, a few $100 worth of valves. The rotating assembly, it's an Eagle 383 blueprint and balanced rotating assembly. It's a high quality built motor that should spin pretty quick, and I proved it'll take 7,000 RPM because I did that live multiple times. But we're kind of hanging out and working on stuff as I can think about it. We got the engine done up, timing cover, balancer, oil pan, oil pump drive, it's all in there. Valves are set, flywheels on it. We're waiting on the pressure plate bolts so that we can put the pressure plate clutch and the transmission back on. I need the transmission extension, little cast piece that connects the transfer case to the transmission because mine has a crack in it. Once that's done, transfer case will go back in it. And drive shafts and a Holley Sniper. That's pretty much it. It sounds like a long list, but there's not a lot on it. And in the dually, I decided I'm done playing with it. So I got a hold of Holley and asked a bunch of questions about, hey, does Holley have a transmission control module that interfaces with the Holley so I don't have to have 3 different systems on this truck? They said yes. So they have a 4L80 wiring harness, a transmission control module, and it interfaces with the Sniper so I don't have to add more components. The Sniper has a throttle position sensor and a tachometer built into it. So you plug the transmission controller into the Sniper, it's all the engine information it needs to tell the transmission when to do what it's supposed to do, and it's all plug and play. So the truck, the dually, whenever I can make it happen, is going to be completely Holley equipped with a Jegs intake manifold, and everything else is already done. Long tube headers on it, it's got exhaust on it, it's got way more O2 sensor holes than it needs because it only needs 1 instead of 4 now. Oh, the Jeep needs headers. That's another expense that I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if we want to go the route of me building headers, having headers built, or trying to find some type of fender exit header that'll fit it. Because nobody really makes fender exit headers for a Jeep Wrangler with a big block Chevy. So, yeah. It's not as bad as it was. We've got a lot of work done. I know we've had a long time off of YouTube. But I'm trying to come back. I want to make YouTube work. This whole experience has kind of humbled me from the beginning. I figured about 1.5 years, 2 years ago, I was going to crush YouTube. And we were going to make this a thing. Spent a ton of money and didn't get nothing out of it. Because instead of making it interactive for the viewer, I just built a truck. 2 trucks, actually. And I got humbled pretty quick. So now we're trying to, I grew my TikTok, and I figured out what to do because it's easier to stream on TikTok. And we're coming back to YouTube. So, hopefully we can have some fun on here and make this Jeep run and take it out and get it buried in the mud. Probably break this 9,000-pound winch in half. But we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna mess with some stuff. Probably break some stuff along the way, which is what it's all about. So I can't see the comments if you guys. Oh, you guys are commenting. Let me sit over here. It's all Kyle. Appreciate you, Kyle. And wrap chains, I don't think that's how that works. You can't just, as a viewer, remove my copyright. That would be through YouTube itself, which, yeah, I don't think that's how that works, bro. Ugh. Oh, we're using my phone again. Sorry about that camera quality. And now it's turning on the flash. Oh. Is this angle better? Nope. Still looks like I'm in heaven. I had my front camera replaced about 2 or 3 months ago, and this is what it looks like. It looks terrible. But thanks for being in here. Thanks for hanging out. Sorry about the camera quality. But there's the Jeep we're working on. You can kind of see it's got the big block in it, the tunnel ram, transmissions on the ground, transfer case transmission. We got the power steering pump and the water pump. So we've got a couple parts and pieces going. And then over here is the beautiful 383 in my terrible looking garage. But that is the small block 383 that we are giving away. So if you're interested in it, you can go to harveysgarage94.com for all of the information on the full builds, how to enter to win, and what all to do. So we're doing pretty good. We should be able to wrap up the entries hopefully by the end of this month. Well, not this month because it's already the 23rd, but the middle of next month, I should say. Hopefully. So it's happening. I tried spinning the camera around. I forgot we were using my phone. It looks disgusting.
You couldn't flip the camera.
I can flip the camera, but look how bad it looks. Look at that.
They ruined your camera.
I don't know what he did when he fixed my camera,
Is
but
it
that
the
ain't
sun
fixed.
or is it?
No, that's just the camera. Doesn't matter where you spin it, it's foggy, especially if you get it into the sunlight.
What'd they say?
That's Kyle. Shoot, stealing tools from work. Nice try. I work from home. These are my tools. Plus, I don't steal my tools. The Snap-on guy drives out in front of my house, and I just walk onto his truck. So my Snap-on guy is Rick Sears. Pretty cool dude. Yeah. That's about it. Messing around. These are the stickers. I stuck one on my water tank here to
He's
see
mad.
how good they stick. He's mad.
Okay.
Why?
Because he wants to play games with us.
That's
He's
it.
bored.
But this tank's been sitting outside for
Snap-on guy was stealing tools off my Snap-on guy's truck. Bottom line is somebody's stealing from somebody and I'm getting to the bottom of it.
Buddy, I'm in the middle of Ohio. I don't even know where you're from.
I mean, with the name of the mole, I don't know.
If you the mole, it's probably you stealing them. Stop stealing your own shit. Yeah, my stuff is my stuff. I don't steal stuff. Ain't no way to get through life is taking stuff.
I found out what it is you stole.
Your mom's heart.
My heart.
But we got the windshield hooked back up today. We dropped the engine in it last night. So we got a couple things done. What's Kyle saying?
He's just laughing.
But, yeah. Once we get some entries up in that 383 giveaway, we're pulling the drawing. We're drawing the winner live. So definitely get in if you want, need, or just want to put a fully built 383 in your garage to look at. Go over there at harveysgarage94.com and buy a sticker. It's $10 per sticker. Every sticker is one entry. So it's free to enter to win. I have to say that, like a disclaimer. I feel like a salesman because if I don't say this, it's technically illegal. It's not a raffle. It's free to enter, free to win. All you have to do is buy a sticker. One sticker is one entry. Yesterday we did a 2-for-1 for an hour. We ain't doing that anymore. It cost me too much money. But we got quite a few entries yesterday. It's pretty sweet. How many are we up to?
Hang on. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Stand by.
Yesterday you got 65 entries alone.
65 entries yesterday.
I could butter you up like a Texas Roadhouse roll and carry you down the beach into the sunset. I've Never.
must have a strong back, son, because I'm a big feller.
I've never been to Texas.
Texas Roadhouse is pretty good. They got like a honey burger. I'm not
We got
even-
315 altogether.
We are at 315 entries. We're getting there.
Talking about 10 mil wrenches till our hearts out content.
Wrenches or sockets? I've got them in quarter, 3/8, half-inch rod.
Oh, I see what he's saying. Talking about 10 millimeter wrenches till our hearts out content.
I think I got 5 or 6 10 mil wrenches too.
He said both boo. Both boo.
I got them. I don't lose the 10 mil. I work on Chevrolets. I don't use the 10 mil. It's 3/8, 9/16, and 5/8.
Who the heck is trolling you? It's kind of funny.
That's how you get views, is by people talking outside their neck. It's all the naysayers. That's why Whistling Diesel got so big, is because people hated him and commented, so he just exploded. And now he ruins Peterbilt's and everything else because he made that much money by people getting mad at him. Bug must have liked the rest. No, he was on. That 383 we're giving away is a pretty sweet piece. So I built it for my buddy about a year and a half ago. He gave up, sold the truck. We spent way too much money building the motor. I warned him. I said, "We're gonna spend gold, Jake." He said, "No, it ain't gonna be that bad. We spent gold." So he stopped. I've tried to get him to get an S10 or a Camaro or a Mustang or something. Single cab short bed Chevy. He won't bite. I even found some killer deals on Marketplace trying to say, "Hey man, look, it's a $500 S10, man. It'd be sweet." Won't do it. Will not touch it. So. His loss, your gain. You could win a. I'd say with the machine.
Move over, honey. I'm about to put a ring on it. I went to Jared. You're not even wearing yours. Wow.
Oh, wrong hand. It's actually right here. It was tattooed on when it came off.
Okay.
I
You
got
see
the
how it
name-
is?
the
No?
names right
The
here.
name don't matter.
All the kids' names are scattered about down there. on
So?
there. But yeah, he decided to cut his losses. I'd say with the machinist bill and what he paid me, we were every bit of 13,000, 14,000, 13,000 building that motor. And, he couldn't take it anymore. I said, "Jake, it's time to get roller rockers and fuel lines and, all the odd and end pieces, accessories." I said, "It's time to put the engine in the truck." He said, "We're done." Sold the truck.
I'm just trolling. I don't want no drama or my new boo in the doghouse.
I stay in the doghouse. You see how many parts and pieces of vehicles are laying around here? I'm always in trouble.
I don't know why you say stuff like that, because I don't care. But okay.
But, so he's getting married now. Anyways.
I say steak, baked potatoes, some shrimp, and an ear of corn for the man for dinner.
I do most of that except for the baked potato and the corn. We eat ribeyes like every other day. New York strips. I've been starting to like New York strips more than ribeyes. I haven't had a good ribeye in a while. Anyways, we gotta find something to do. We're just chilling. But I put the grill back in. I'm not gonna be able to use the radiator that came out of the Wrangler because I don't think it's gonna handle 7.4 liter versus the 4.0 that was in it.
I gotta go. Y'all have a blessed day.
Absolutely.
They're gonna go make money for your dinner.
I gotta try and make money to get a Holly sign. So I'm on here pushing. If you are popping in here, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We do more than sit in chairs around here. It's just today we're kind of hanging out with everybody and trying to get back into the YouTube swing. So we're gonna start pushing YouTube a lot harder. I was on TikTok very heavy for the last 6 months. So that's all we were using was TikTok. But I need to get back to YouTube and get my subscriber count up. So if you are on here and you want to see that
Kyle
meat.
said they're doing boiled crabs tonight.
Oh, they're doing
We're
well.
going to Kyle's for dinner then.
Louisiana wasn't that far away.
We should do something with him and his wife so they can come see snow and do our crawfish boil.
Yeah, you should come up here in December. We'll do a crawfish boil in December. Have a good time.
It'd be kind of hard to get seafood then, won't it?
All right, you go to East Asia Star Market down the road. They sell
Kyle
live-
can bring it.
live crawfish and crab over there. Blue crab, lobster,
Oh yeah, that supermarket thing.
East Asia Star is what it's called, yeah. And then we got the Dayton Seafood Company.
They shut down.
They shut her down.
It's the other one we go to now.
It wasn't shut down. We just didn't go there. It was full.
No,
They
the
had like a
Dayton
car
one
park.
closed.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Shoot. They had a good price on crawfish. But, yeah. I just noticed that the frame on the Jeep's bent too. So I welded the front bumper. I don't know if you guys can see. So I welded a piece of angle iron across the front of the truck. You guys see the height difference from right to left? So it's a little lower on that side than it is on that side. So I think she's a little bent because the table and the Jeep are both sitting on the same slab of concrete. And it's bent.
I bet Louisiana crawfish would be better than Ohio crawfish.
It's crawfish. It's just a crustacean that lives in creeks and streams and eats dirt.
I know. We will bring y'all a couple different Louisiana specials when we come one day.
I just have a massive bag of Blue Band come up here.
What?
If you don't bring it, you ain't welcome. It's a sausage. He knows what I'm talking about. It's got different meats and rice and all kinds of stuff in it. And sausage, peppers. Anyways, I'll send you home with some white-tailed deer meat. If I can get one this year. Last year I didn't get one. I didn't go out.
We didn't even go out last year.
I went out once today. Well, that's because I was working in the prison. I was hunting at the prison. That was pretty cool. You could do your whole shift, and then after you got off your shift working at the jail, if you were working thirds, you could go outside in the parking lot, get your hunting gear on, sign a book, and go out on the property behind the jail and hunt. It was pretty sweet. I only did that, like 2 or 3 times maybe, if that. Usually by the time you get done working a third shift, you kind of just don't want to do anything. But, anyway. Yeah. I like looking at that motor. I know one of you guys is going to get it and you're going to stick it in your garage and stare at it for about 6 months. Yeah, probably Kyle. He's just going to look at it. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Dang. We got a whole 4 people in here. No, 4 lights. We got 26 people in here. I can't read because it's different than that. Heck yeah. We're giving that motor away. Giving it away. Harvey'sGarage94.com for the full build sheet and the videos of it running. 23 people. That's more people than we had on TikTok earlier. I don't know what they're looking at. Probably my dirty tool bench. So far today, I cut about 200 wires out of the Wrangler. I pulled the upper and lower intake manifold off of my crew cab buoy, distributor, fuel rail, full intake system, mass airflow sensor, all that crap. It's not. We're not gonna use that. That's about it. I do need to hop in the Jeep at some point with some wiring or some cloth tape. I got some cloth tape that I wrap my wires in. Just kind of clean it up a little bit, make it look pretty. otherwise it's just going to be a bunch of spaghetti wires like every other car I've built on here. So I'm trying to make this one look a little bit better. I guess that's about it for a YouTube update. Kind of chatted about the engine a couple times. Talked about the Jeep. I guess you guys didn't get a chance to see the carnage on the dually, so let's go have a look at the dually. The engine and transfer case, or transmission transfer case. There's the engine. Big block chibi. Here's my dually. Ain't got no front tires on it right now. So we took the factory intake manifold off of it. You can see how fresh that motor is. There's no sludge in it at all. But I had too many problems, and I was thinking that it was coming out of that computer box right there is kind of what we narrowed it down to. So to replace that computer after you buy a new one, have it flashed, and do the whole process you have to do to replace the computer, it was about the same price as a Holley Sniper. So in my mind, delete that and about 90% of these wires and put a Holley on it with a different intake manifold and a transmission controller, and basically update this system from 1997 into 2024. Well, it's 2025 now, but the system came out in 24, so you're gonna get a huge gap in a huge gain in technology by swapping that out. I mean, the truck's pretty nice. I think it's worth it. Yes, I rattle canned it. Yes, you can see some imperfections in the paint, but for what I'm using it for, the only thing this thing has to do is pull that Jeep. So that Jeep's gonna hit a trailer, and this is gonna be what pulls it. So I want it to be reliable to go from Ohio to wherever I wanna go at the drop of a hat. Just get in it and go. So that update to me is worth the time and the money, and I'm tired of chasing wires. We are gonna keep the air conditioning system, the heat, so you guys are gonna get to watch me remove wires and show you what you have to do to keep your air conditioning and heat systems and swap to a Holley Sniper kit. There's a little bit of dirt in there, which I dropped in, but we're gonna get that vacuumed out and cleaned up before we put the new intake manifold on it. So that's kind of an update on the dually. She's still here. She's still hanging on. But on the camera, you can see where I touched up the paint, but like for real, in real life, looking at it off, just staring at it, you can't even see them. This camera shows all of it. There's my dent. Came with it. The driver's door's got a little dent in it right there. But there she is in all her glory. Big dually. I still have to paint the back of the cab and the roof. So not a big deal. Should be a pretty solid truck. Get this Jeep running. There's my duck sticker. Little ducky. Got the inside put back together. So, all my gauges. Look at that. It's only got 156 thou? Brand new. It's got a Howard's Big Daddy Rattler camshaft in it. My truck has a sunroof. Yeah. Doesn't have a headliner, but it's got a sunroof, and it works. But I am trying to find somebody that's interested in my wheels and tires. They're not in bad shape, but 35s ain't gonna cut it. I need some 42s. So with the upgrade in power from the 4-liter combined with the low gear and my SM465 and my interlock deleted NP205, I've got plenty of power to spin 42s all day. So I think we're gonna upgrade the tire size. And that's just a joke. That's not enough of a winch to do much, but it came with the Jeep, so we're gonna use it. Definitely gonna have to use that snatch block at some point because that 9,000 pounds ain't enough to yank this thing out of a mud hole. But. All right, YouTube. Gave you a walk around of all the goods. Showed you the 383. Talked about the Jeep and the dually. Powered steering pump, water pump for the Jeep, transmission T-case. So.
He said do an American flag headliner in that beast.
That would be pretty sick, but I think the only way to put a headliner in that truck is taking the windshield out. Or the back window. I know a piece of glass has to come out of that truck to put a headliner in. So I don't know if it's ever going to get one for now. That'll probably be whenever the windshield gets cracked from driving on the highway, that's when it'll get a headliner. But for now, it's just a quick update. I am going to be streaming live on TikTok for the rest of the night, starting at 3:30, and we'll see you there. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you liked watching us and hanging out for a couple minutes. There's a lot more to come on this Jeep and the dually. We'll see you on the next one.